I have a 13-year-old daughter, Eliza. She's not biologically related to my partner, Nate, but from the very beginning, he's called her his daughter. He never tried to force it. It just became true. A few years ago, I was working an emergency shift in Phoenix, and Eliza was home with Nate when she got her first period. We'd had a few quiet talks about it before, but still, when it happened, she froze. Nate found her crying quietly in the bathroom. She was embarrassed and overwhelmed. He didn't panic. He gently gave her some toilet paper, showed her how to fold it into her underwear, then asked if she wanted to go to the store together. They went to the pharmacy, picked out a few pad options, ones with wings, without, thin, overnight. Then he said, "Let's go look at snacks," and they came back with a grocery bag full of chocolate bars, sour gummies, and ice cream. When they got home, he helped her rinse out her clothes and explained how to use the pads using a short animated video on YouTube. She had questions, and when he didn't know the answers, he Googled them. They sat on the couch for over an hour, just talking. She felt safe. And when I got home that night, they were asleep together on the sofa, my daughter smiling in her sleep. That was the night I realized, he wasn't trying to be her stepdad. He was being her dad. And honestly, that wasn't even the most powerful moment. A year later, when I gave birth to our son Jasper, 8 weeks early due to preeclampsia, Nate was there through the whole chaos. After the emergency C-section, I could barely move. I was covered in medical tape, shaking from magnesium sulfate, drugged up on anesthesia and painkillers. I remember trying to stand just to get to the bathroom and collapsing halfway. Nate picked me up, changed my adult diaper without blinking, and whispered, "You still look like magic in these." He helped me into the shower when I felt strong enough to try, sat me on the bench, shampooed my hair, dried me off, dressed me, and wheeled me back to bed, where I immediately threw up all over both of us. And you know what he did? He turned us around, wheeled me back into the shower, and started again, silently, gently, lovingly. Later, he laughed and said, "I tried to catch your puke midair and ended up catching your meds instead." Still counts. I don't remember much from those days, but I do remember how safe I felt in his hands. We lost Jasper's older sister, Lydia, 10 years ago, cancer. She was always sick. Nausea, vomiting, chemo side effects. Nate held her hair back every single day. No complaints. No hesitation. Real love doesn't always show up in grand gestures. Sometimes, it's wiping puke off your shirt without blinking. Or teaching a scared girl how to use a pad and calling her, "sweetheart," like it's always been true. That's what love looks like in our home.